So this is a topic that's been on my mind for a bit now.
Mm.
As I'm talking to clients and just talking to people in the comment section, I notice that people have a strong relationship with food.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost drug-like relationship with food.
Mm-hmm.
Like people will literally say, "I can't live without this."
Yeah.
Like your olive oil is like the biggest one.
Olive oil.
I can't live without my olive oil. I need it. I'm Italian.
Yeah.
It's like, when did we get to the point to where we're so reliant on a food that we deep down feel like we need it to survive? Food is just a source of nutrients. It shouldn't be a source of your pleasure.
Right.
That's like the end of the day thing. I know that families eat at tables and that's how people bond, but food should not be a pleasure source. It should be a nutrition source.
Right. Fuel.
Because if it turns into a pleasure source, then you just live off of it. I had to learn how to forget about food because now more and more people are getting overreactive gut and a bunch of nutritional intolerances and such like that, to where if they're eating the same food over and over, they're eventually going to become intolerant to that food. And then, oh, that's your favorite food. Now you got to find another food. That was me. Every food that I started to love, I had to move on from it because it was actually causing me the harm.
Mm.
And so that's how I got out of my relationship with food. But
You had an extreme case.
yeah,
Severe gut issue back in the day. So not everyone's going to become intolerant, but that's a great point on how you had to detach from it. Yeah.
but it helped me.
Right. No, I understand because, I came up in the plant-based movement,
Mm-hmm.
the detox movement, and it's a huge mind shift to go from no meat to meat. It's like detoxing off alcohol or something. It's like such a mindset. I remember a friend at a clinic, Coach Tamara, when I rescued her from the gutter.
Yeah.
When she had eggs for the first time, she called me. She's like, I cried the whole time. And, it's such a, think about it. It goes the opposite way too with the whole vegan thing.
Yeah.
Not eating meat and eggs and animal products because you want to save animals that you can't really in reality save.
There's sacrifices in every single thing you get on your plate.
Right.
People have to realize that. And at least be gracious, be thankful for what you have in front of you. There's people that don't get that.
Right.
So in that aspect, yes, but it's like whether you eat plants or whether you eat animals, you're going to have a sacrifice in some way.
That's right.
Sorry.
That's right. There's no way around it. This is not utopia.
Mm-mm.
This is not a utopia, man. If you want to get biblical and go back to the Garden of Eden, according to that, everything got messed up after that. So we're all paying the price.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. Things have to die. Always. And plants are alive too.
Yeah.
That's the one that they don't want to hear.
Sprouts.
Yeah, sprouts are baby plants. So, yeah, there's a huge attachment to food. Someone could be super attached to pizza or oil or bread. Bread's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
People are just, take my bread away, what?
Yeah.
It's a programming thing. This onboard computer inside of our skull it identifies with things. And then it comes up with rationalizations to back it up. Supporting thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I love olive oil. I can't get rid of it. I am Italian. People have been eating it forever in the Mediterranean, right? There's all these supporting thoughts underneath the main headline.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the mind works. That's how rationalization works.
Mm.
So, I don't know.
In a way, you're attacking their belief when you say that.
Right.
'Cause yeah, well,
Limiting beliefs. They're limiting beliefs, because food is fuel, just like you said. And it doesn't mean we can't enjoy it,
mm-hmm.
you know? I feel like I eat pretty good. I'm satisfied with my food. Absolutely. A steak with a sweet potato, or a gluten-free pizza,
Yeah.
or a roast in the pressure cooker, which to me is the ultimate. A roast in the pressure cooker is, you want to give me one meal? I'm taking that. I'm taking that with potatoes and carrots and
Mm.
and bone broth. Like, that's it right there. Uh, but if somebody said you can never have that ever again,
My roast.
my life's not gonna crumble. I'm like, oh, all right, well, okay,
Yeah. Find something else.
find something else. That's it. So I think changing food habits is one of the top 3 ways to create discipline in yourself and create mindfulness in yourself.
Yeah.
You want to know the other 2 ways?
Yeah.
Brush your teeth with your opposite hand
Oh yeah.
and eliminate curse words.
Yeah.
Eliminating curse words. Very hard for people. Some people drop a F-bomb every 2 sentences. These are the things that I did early in my journey to train myself. And
Interesting.
not just swear words, also just bad talk. Like, if somebody's laughing, don't say, "Oh, he's dying." Or if you're freezing, "Oh, I'm freezing to death."
Mm-hmm.
This is just in the mind. But when you're in the habit of saying something and you can change it, you're breaking patterns. It's the same thing with food. If you eat a steak every day, try not eating the steak every day.
Hmm.
Just change whatever you're used to, just change. It doesn't mean you can't come back to it, but just change it.
Yeah.
And this is how you get really strong. And you might have to be strong one day. You might end up in jail. Then you have no say.
Yeah.
Or you might, end up at an ashram or a monastery. Who knows? Who knows? I never thought I'd end up at an ashram.
Mm.
Never. But I did. I ate what they served. So challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do the opposite of what you're used to.
Mm.
And food is a great way to do it.
Someone told me that a good indicator to know if you're attached to a food or not is, can you go a month without eating it?
There you go.
I think that's a perfect 30 days. Doesn't that?
21 days is a habit, they say.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. 30 days is good. Yeah. I think it's a great thing to do. Yeah. Speaking of that, I haven't had a roast in the pressure cooker in over 30 days.
yeah, I know it's long overdue, man.
We're due for a feast.
Please.
We're due for a feast.
Jumpstart your head-to-toe healing journey with the Dr. Reese book trilogy. Peace Over Pain is the cult classic that explains how head-to-toe healing works and how the medical monopoly doesn't. Reverse the Cause lays out the root causes to over 60 chronic conditions. And Dinner with Dr. Reese is a unique cookbook that contains 100 recipes without the destructive poor 4 foods. Together, all 3 books set you on a path to head-to-toe healing. Get yours today on Amazon, Audible, or peaceoverpain.com. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.